So the folks at Redodo Power sent me a 24 volt 50 amp hour battery that they just released that has Bluetooth connectivity. And what that means is you can download the app and monitor the charge of your battery while you're out on the water. That enables you to kind of make that decision with confidence as to whether you are going to, at 7 hours into a tournament, make that long run knowing how much of a charge that your battery has, or even, possibly more importantly, and 7 hours into a tournament, you have a check-in 2 hours after the fact, and you can make the choice not to make that long run, knowing that you wouldn't have the juice left in the battery to make it that far and back in time. To me, that is just incredibly valuable. I have found myself on the water and unexpectedly out of power. Thought that my battery had charged up all the way overnight, and whatever reason, it didn't. I didn't know that, and about halfway through a day of fishing, my battery died out in the middle of Kentucky Lake in December. Luckily, I had a buddy of mine with me. He came back, got me, towed me back to the shoreline. So this battery is about 6.5 inches wide, 10.25 inches long, and 8.25 inches tall. It weighs just about 21 pounds. And if you've seen my previous setup, I had two 12 volt 100 amp hour batteries. I had 100 amp hours sitting in here, and I had another 100 amp hours sitting behind the crate. And what that meant was that this crate had to sit about that much further forward, and so I lost all this space as usable space. And now, as you can see, I now have that space open back up to me. If I want to, I can turn around. I keep my cooler there, my bucket, whatever I got my bait in when I'm catfishing, lunchbox if I brought food with me. See, it can save you on a lot of space, which to me is just huge. Even if I wanted to up it to 100 amp hours, I could get another 24 volt, have it sit, and you can see it would fit right there in front of it. Yes, I'm going to lose storage space for my tackle, especially when I'm bass fishing, but I had already kind of written that space off to battery usage anyway, just because of the size of the 12 volt. So I didn't really use it for much more than putting soft plastic bags in. I keep more of my actual hard tackle boxes up here in the short stack. So to hook this thing up to the app, you just go to the app store, download it. I deleted it just so I can go through this process again with you guys. And so I've got it downloaded, open it up, and allow. It really is as simple as just scanning the QR code, and it adds it right in there. It'll prompt you to set up an account. So see, I don't have any devices on there. Just go to add device and do it via QR code. Give it access to the camera. And then just right in here on top of the battery, if you can see that, is that QR code. Scans it. And that quickly gets connected. And there's our device info. So I've already made about probably a 1.5 mile run this morning. And so it started at 100% because I just charged up last night. You can see, it's right now it's on standby, how much amp hours it has left out of the 50. The voltage is sitting out, lets you know that the cells are balanced, lets you know the condition they're in, and whether or not the BMS is working. And that's it. You can pull it up at any point throughout the day, and it will give you a reading on the state of the charge, or what you have left in your battery. And you can make your more informed decisions on planning movements throughout the day on the water so that you're not stuck stranded somewhere. So that's it. Super simple, helpful info, space saver. I'll be running this thing hard for the next month, and probably be doing a follow-up video around then as well, just to kind of get a better picture of how this thing performs on a more long-term basis. If you have any questions over that time, please drop them down in the comments. Happy to answer them in the next video on this. As always, thanks for watching.